3 lectures this morning. And I wasn't even listening. I was just sleeping. And then, after 2 of them, the third one got kind of cancelled. Well, to be honest, we didn't have a break between these 2 because there was supposed to be a 40-minute break for us to get lunch and everything, but Professor Lake, he said no, so it was 2 lectures in a row, but he did let us leave early, so that's good. And then I took a fat nap. And then I had a pretty interesting dream. And when I woke up, I decided to go and grab some flowers. But I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh, the weather is good. But when I got dressed, the weather went crazy. Because it was snowing like crazy. And it was not even the right temperature for that. Like, it wasn't cold enough to be snowing that hard. But right now, it's not even melting. Why am I so amazed? Yes, it's February. Yes, I know. It's supposed to be like snowy, but for the past 2 weeks, the half of January, we had April weather. It was all dry with green grass, and now it's snowing. Why? Nobody knows. But that's fine. And I've been wanting to bake a cute tiny cake. Like, why not? But I'm not a baker, and I kind of can't cook, so yeah. I bought a pre-made mixture. Yeah, you know. So I'm gonna use it right now. If I fail even at this level, yeah, that says a lot. So I have a recipe here. Oh, I forgot the butter. I'm sorry. Is it too much? I think it's enough. Okay, so it says to add it deserves a rest. More than I do. It deserves the rest. I saw a spark. Damn, no. I have this pan. It's for pancakes, but that'll do. On the spot decisions. On the spot decisions. Ugh. That's gonna be hot. That's gonna be hot. My baby. My body be melting. Okay, so. And I'm gonna add some chocolate chips. Yeah. Ooh. They just recommended me a shape for my cake. I know better. Because this is all I have. You can kill somebody with this. Like, no, fine. Fine. I need scissors. I need scissors. Ooh! It's already melting. It's already melting. Honestly, I wanted to talk about the walk I had to grab flowers from my sleep. Because I tried to find the exact same flowers, but that's kind of not possible because that's not the season for this type of flowers in my country. I'm not sure about other countries, but I think, yeah, it's the same for any other country right now. Because I saw lavender. How the fuck am I supposed to find lavender right now? Like, what the fuck? Nah, don't cook, just melt. Don't cook, just melt. Don't cook, just melt. Yeah, so I'm gonna add one. Ooh, that was good. One egg, as it says. Yep. The thing is, it says to add water or milk. I do have water, and I have, what do you call it, cream? Yeah, so I'm gonna mix them, and that'll be milk. That's how people do it. Yeah. Don't I? Ooh. A little bit more. If this will be not the right consistency, I'm gonna cry. No, seriously, I'm gonna cry. I need the spatula. I need a spatula. I don't have a spatula. I do. We are saved. We are saved. So I'm gonna add chocolate chips. And this is the last thing I would add. Oh, that's good. Maybe that was too much, but I don't care. A whisk. So I wanted to talk about the walk I had. Yeah, I kind of forgot about it. So I really enjoy nice cold weather. Like not freezing cold, but just a good cold weather. When you grab a warmer coat or something and your nose doesn't freeze, your ears doesn't freeze, but you like feel it. You like feel it, you know? So I went out, and I had a reason to, actually, because I've had flowers in a vase right on my kitchen for too long. They got they got moldy. That was not even funny. That was not even funny. It should not be alive. And that was indeed dead. So, yeah, I was there for too long. And we didn't kind of change the water. Yeah. So I needed to throw them away. Put them in the garbage. Yeah. And I went out, and the weather is so good, the snow is so crispy, and everything, and it's so good. It's so good, and it was snowing, and the snowflakes are so big and fluffy. So good. And then I went for a search, for a hunt for specific flowers, or like specific colors of flowers, you know. I needed something yellow and tiny, and something that looks like lavender, or just some type of that, you know. I'm not an expert. Yeah. So I went to 5 shops in my area, and I have around 8. Yeah. I visited 5 shops before I found this beautiful girl. She was so smiley, she was so friendly, and I really liked it because every time you walk into flower shop or like shop in general, people are not that friendly. They're not. They don't smile at all. Like, I tend to smile. You see, and I try to be as friendly as I can. I try to be as positive as I can. When you face people that are so negative, I know they're tired. I know for sure they're tired. They go cheers. But yeah. I forgot my point. I'm sorry. I forgot my point. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Now I'm just gonna add some olive oil because I don't really have enough butter to go in this form. And I'm gonna use this baddie. Yeah. Use her once a year. Like, once a year. Because I don't cook. I don't cook. And I don't really like it because, you know what? I like doing something that people would appreciate. And when people don't show me that they appreciate it, even when they do, there is no motivation for me to do anything. I know it's bad. I know it's not how it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's not how it's supposed to be, but I'm sorry. That's how I am. When I do something for myself, I do it the way I would have a motivation. Like, no matter what I do and how much effort I put in the things I do, I always tell myself how proud I am of myself and the effort that I put into, even if it's the tiniest bit. Like, you need to understand that you already did the work. You did something. That's better than nothing. Always, something is better than nothing. Something will give you the result. Any result. Nothing will not. Yeah, that's life. And sometimes I need to remind myself of this 24/7 for a month to start doing that. And that's fine too. That's fine too. That's procrastination. We'll do that. Oh my god. Okay, so I just got a jump scare. Didn't like it. Didn't like it. Okay, so now we pour into this baby all the mixture that we got, which is this. Not looking great, but not looking too bad. Yeah. With this spatula, we'll let it all this mixture in our form. Ooh! I didn't finish talking about how... I feel like I don't need to talk about it, but I want. About my walk that I got to experience all stages of sunset, and that was truly beautiful. These days, I try to go for the walks because I all my lectures are online, so it's just me in my pajamas. Maybe in my bed even, in front of my computer, with my mic off, with my camera off, so I can do whatever I want. And that's not good, you know? I mean, it's great when you can just look through, watch through the recording of the lecture, which is really cool. I love it. But Ghostbusters. Yeah, but you really can't concentrate when you're home alone and when you really can't do anything you want. Like you can just turn on this meeting, conference, I don't know, lecture. Yes, it's like a Zoom meeting. And you're doing anything you want because nobody cares. Nobody checks, okay? Yeah, it's just you need to be responsible for your actions because you need that, not the professor. He's getting paid to say stuff to you, and you need to be responsible for the things you want to learn and you need to learn. Yeah. And I'm not responsible. I tried to be, but I'm not. But I'm not. So we have this cute little baby. My baby. It's a wiggling. It's a good time. Then we grab Merry Christmas. Okay. Yeah. And put it straight into the oven. Straight into the oven. And I hope this will not die there. I mean, it's not even alive, but I like it. It's simple as that. I like it. You're coming back. What should I do now? The only thing I really need to do is to clean my flat. I do need to do that. Because I was asked to do that by my parents. And we argue a lot. Because I have no motivation and I procrastinate a lot. But then, some random night when they're like not here, like I have the whole 48 hours to myself in this apartment, I clean everything, every inch of it. I don't know how to film. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I do want to clean the flat because it gets so dusty and everything, and so dry. Like the air is really dry. Yeah, and I hate the buzzing sound of the thing that makes my air more watery, more humid. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I do want to do some certain stuff, but I procrastinate because of the certain reaction of my parents, especially my dad. I like him. I love him. I respect him. He's my dad. Like, he's my dad. Of course I like him. He's my family. I do love and respect my family. That's how it is. There's no other way. But oh, this reaction, like no matter what I do and how much I do, it's never enough. And he always jokes about it. Like it's a joke. Like I did the best as I could on my exam, and he was like, and I got a B. Like, yeah. And he was like, oh, why not an A? And I was like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, when you know, in my family, we never argue. We have discussions, you know. That's the fancy way to explain it. Yeah, so we just exchange our opinions on the subject, and we learn and we teach. We will never shout at each other. My mom and my dad, they never argue. And they never did. Not because they don't have anything to argue about. No, they do. But they don't want to argue. So they try to, I don't know, create the environment when you would want to discuss your problems and not argue about them. And that's beautiful. That's great. That's how I would want to handle my future problems with my family that I will create. But like, sometimes when you really are upset about something, you can't just throw it at them because they will get upset. And you don't want to do that. And you stick to the pattern when you say something as a joke or with a smile on your face, and they like, oh, I understand, but they don't change. Like when you pass 50 years mark, it's so hard for you to change. It's possible for people to change like when they're in their 80s. I don't care. It's possible. But you need such a strong will. And people don't have it. They don't want to change that much. Because if they do, they do change. Yeah. The people just, they don't see it. Because they've lived the life long enough to not see their problems, or even if they see, they don't know how to change, and they don't really want to. Let's be honest. I think it's time to give birth to this baby girl. Girl. Ooh, thank you. Oh my god. Oh, that's pretty. Look at it. Use some sugar powder. What's the name for that? I don't know. Yeah. Look at it. Yep. Yep. That's great. That's great. That's great. So, yeah. I think that's it. Yeah. That's it for today. But that's not the end. I said it.